food at the French Quarter Fest.
You had the best assignment
I
ever.
had it was the worst job ever. The worst job. No, it was so good, and the weather was perfect.
Yes, I know.
So thank you.
Well, I know. I've been taking lots of credit for lots of good weather lately, but if the storms come, you need to talk
No,
to...
I'm going to talk to Chris Franklin.
Exactly. Yeah, get someone else to talk about that. We don't have any actually coming up through Easter. I'm so happy about this. Another weekend, next weekend. It may not be quite as beautiful and picture perfect as it was this weekend, but it doesn't look like we'll have rain all the way through Easter, maybe even into the Monday after. So everything looking good this week. We are going to be warmer. We get a cool front on Tuesday, though. That'll bring in that nice, dry, kind of refreshing feel that's been really nice to have lately. These little fronts sliding through without strong storms, without squall lines. So a lot of us will take it. And then we are expecting a dry Easter Sunday, but again, warmer and a little muggier by then. 65 in New Orleans right now, and we have North Shore temperatures mostly in the 60s too. We have Belchase saying 62 and Raceland 60, Galliano 59, and we have winds now starting to come in from the south. You know what that's going to do. It's going to warm us up a little bit in the next couple days and bring the humidity up just a little bit through Monday and Tuesday before we get that front on Tuesday. Tonight, cool and pleasant. North Shore lows likely middle to upper 50s. South of the lake will stop right around 60 for early tomorrow. So your Monday morning low temperatures will be in this range. A little cool, but not quite as chilly as some of those mornings we've had going lately. Tomorrow, high temperatures near 82. Today we hit 80 degrees on the dot at the Kenner Airport, so it was a little warmer than yesterday, which was middle 70s, but still really pleasant. Lots of sun expected tomorrow. Here's your planner. If you're out early, you'll be in the 60s. If you're out in the afternoon, we'll be right there in the lower 80s, and then tomorrow evening we'll fall back gently through the 70s. Here's what we have coming up this week. Here's our front. This is by tomorrow afternoon, and then into Tuesday, the front pushes south of us, and no rain associated with it. We'll just have high pressure building in behind that. Then we later in the week start to see it moving back north as a warm front, so that'll take us into Thursday. I've paused it here, Thursday evening, and now we'll move into Friday and the weekend. We will start to see a front to our north. We will get south winds, but any sort of action is really going on with rain farther to the north of us, even through Easter. So that's why we're looking for any sort of rain off outside of our area, but really for us, we will just continue with a pretty steady forecast, just gradually warming up and getting a little more humid at the end of the week. Saturday is running weather, and according to a runner I know, this is a bad forecast for running. Humid and 70s, not what you want maybe for a running the Crescent City Classic, but I think after it'll be really pleasant as temperatures will be topping out lower to middle 80s on Saturday later in the afternoon. Your Easter Sunday forecast this year, 84, 85 for the high, so not really a cool feel. We'll start the morning, you see sunrise there at 6:28 a.m. We'll start the morning in the kind of 70-degree range. A few spots may scrape the upper 60s, it looks like, but then we'll quickly be through the 70s and into the 80s. I don't have any rain. I do have humidity, likely dew points in the 60s next weekend, so that's a little bit more humid, and we should have clouds. We may have some breaks of sun. We'll see as we get closer, but our Easter Sunday forecast, not bad for egg hunts, for church services, whatever you're doing, but it does look like we will have some clouds and maybe a rain chance moving into Monday, the day after. Checking on the river very quickly, it has gone up a little bit over the weekend for sure. It's now at 11.6 feet at the Carrollton Gauge. Not really any new information as far as the forecast goes, but just wanted to update you on that really quickly. April 25th, right now it's forecast to be the crest at the Carrollton Gauge, 16.5 feet, just below the flood stage of 17 feet. One difference over the weekend is that it now looks like it will pretty quickly perhaps start dropping after April 25th. So the updated forecast is for it to then go down as opposed to staying almost steady for a while. So we will see. We'll keep you updated on any actual plans to open the Bonnie Carey Spillway. There was some talk about that, maybe for up to a week or so, Easter week. So we'll keep you updated on that, but nothing for sure just yet. We'll keep you, up to date on what's happening, of course, as we head into this week ahead of that potential opening. 7-day forecast shows the Wednesday temperature going down to 77 with that front. Really beautiful day. Our dew point temperatures dropping. morning, less humid late Tuesday into Wednesday, and Thursday looks good too, but we will be warming up to middle 80s for the upcoming weekend. Also getting a bit of a breeze, not terribly windy, but looks like south winds maybe up to 15 or so miles per hour toward the end of the week as that system starts to move in north of us. I have the Monday right outside the 7-day forecast with just a slight chance for a few showers, and maybe Tuesday a slightly higher rain chance a week from this coming Tuesday. So any rain chance you have to go way out there to look for. Enjoy the dry and warmer and overall pretty pleasant spring weather.